Welcome to the Pro Football Pick'em Show for Week 4 of the National Football League. I'm Evan Roberts. That's Joe Benigno, where each week we pick a bunch of the big games in the NFL. And so far this season, we can do a little bit of bragging, Joe. We've been dominating. You're 33-15. I'm 32-16. And our special guest, kind of struggling, 16-32.
Now, it helps that our special guests have had a combined age of 10 years old. I think that's part of the problem.
That's contributed to it.
Yes, it has.
Last week, you went 10-6. I went 8-8. And Chris, our special guest, went 6-10. But this week we got an incredibly special guest. She's beautiful, she's talented, she performed for Beyonce, and by accident she electrocuted herself when she was a child. Her name is Anna.
Anna, what do you do? Are you a school teacher? Are you a librarian? What do you do? What are you, a secretary? What do you do for a living?
I'm a belly dancer.
Oh, professional, I take it.
Professional belly dancer, exactly. Good to be
I'm
here.
impressed. I don't know about you.
Very impressed, bro.
There you go. Our first game of the week, the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Sunday night game, Joe.
Bro, I'll tell you what. Tough defensive game. Remember, Rex Ryan's done real good in these revenge games. A little revenge for last year's opening night loss at the Meadowlands. I like the Jets in a close defensive game. 17-16 Jets.
Now, I like the Ravens. The Jets got physically manhandled by the Oakland Raiders, and now they're facing a tougher team in the Baltimore Ravens. It's a brutal part of the Jets' schedule. I don't think they're going to be shut down offensively the way they were last year when they played in Week 1, but I like the Ravens to win a close game. Anna, kick it off with your Jet-Raven pick.
Jets. Jets.
I like the way you say Jets.
Yes.
Say J-E-T-S. Jets.
J-E-T-S. Jets.
Slightly better than Fireman Ed.
Bro, it's not even debatable.
Slightly. The Patriots taking on the Oakland Raiders, Joe.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about the Patriots? Tom Brady's human. He threw 4 interceptions. They blow a 21-0 lead to the Bills up in Buffalo. But it's very tough picking against New England 2 weeks in a row, as much as I'd like to here. But I'm going to go with the Patriots here. I'm going to say by 4, 24-20, 34-30, somewhere in that area in New England.
I think there's going to be a lot more points in the game, but I think the result's going to be the same. Tom Brady is not throwing 4 interceptions again, and the Patriots aren't losing again. It's not going to happen. New England doesn't lose back-to-back games. They're going to beat the Oakland Raiders, and Tom Brady's going to have another monster performance. Anna, the Patriots against the Raiders.
Gotta go with Patriots. Tom Brady's too hot.
Even hotter than us. The next game we take a look at, the Detroit Lions, the surprising darlings of the NFL, going up against America's team, the Dallas Cowboys.
Boy, it is a tremendous matchup here. Dallas, after the opening night loss to the Jets, they bounced back nicely. Romo coming off the mat. Lions' first loss of the year here to Tony Romo's, 21-17.
No shot. Lions are going to continue to win football games. They were impressive last week coming back, and what they're going to do this week is the intimidation of Namakong Suh. Namakong Suh is going to take a couple of big shots at Tony Romo. I think he's going to knock him out of the game. I like the Lions to continue to be undefeated. And the Lions and the Cowboys.
I agree with you, Lions.
Ferocious Lions.
You like those cats, right, Ann?
I do like
Stellar.
cats.
Next.
And I'm a Leo, why not?
We forgot about
Makes
that.
sense. Our next game, the Buffalo Bills against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Boy, I tell you what, this looks like a classic letdown spot here for the Bills after they, eradicate 15 straight losses to the New England Patriots last week. I just don't think the Bengals are any good. Buffalo by 4, 21-17.
I really want to pick the Bengals. I do. I like Andy Dalton, fellow redhead, which I mention every week. He looked awful in the San Francisco game. I think defensively they'll do a good job against Buffalo. Like you mentioned, they're not going to put up a crooked number, but I think the Bills are going to find a way to win again. I like Buffalo to continue their undefeated start. Bengals against the Bills, Anna.
Gotta go with cats. Bengals.
Going with Cincinnati. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans.
Boy, I tell you what, what's happened to Pittsburgh? I know they're 2-1. They were very fortunate to get out of Indianapolis with that win on Monday night. Houston, 2-0 start. They did lose in New Orleans this past week, blew a couple leads there, had a lot of trouble putting the ball in the end zone, had to settle for field goals. I think Houston's going to find a way to actually get a signature win here. I like the Texans at home, 31-24.
The Texans were unimpressive against the Saints, and watching them against good teams, I'm not convinced yet they can beat the elite teams in the NFL. And you know what? As much as Pittsburgh has struggled, they're going to clean it up. They're not going to continue to turn the ball over at this rapid pace that they are. The Texans will find a way to lose. The Steelers find a way to win. I'll take the Steelers over the Texans. Anna, Pittsburgh and Houston.
Texans. You don't mess with Texas.
No, you don't.
No.
Don't mess with Anna. You.
I was about to
You
say.
just don't mess with Texas.
Thanks for watching the Pro Football Pick'em Show. Here are all the other games we picked for Week 4.